This week's episode is brought to you by 1UP Collectibles, where you can get a mail order subscription to have all your favorite comics sent right to your house and save up to 30% off back issues. 1UPcollectibles.com. What's up, Internet? From Albotas.com, I'm Brown Kid.
And I'm Yaya.
And these are our comic picks for comics released on Wednesday, July 2nd, 2014. First up, this is actually one that was released last week. This is the brand new Robert Kirkman series, Outcast, issue number 1.
This is about a guy that his mom was possessed, his wife was possessed, and now, years later, a priest finds him and asks to help with an exorcism of a little boy. I love anything that has to do with ghosts and exorcism and anything supernatural like that. I liked it. I really liked this.
Yeah, it was a cool thriller. Just right off the bat, it was very eerie. Like you think a little kid's eating chips or something, and it turns out he's not. I really liked it. I don't know how I felt about the art. It fit the story. It's just not my style, I guess. There's a really cool thing in the back from series creator Robert Kirkman, best known for Walking Dead. Basically says, you know, zombies aren't real, but as far as demonic possession, that's stuff there's actual documented accounts of. Whether you believe in it or not, it's more real, I guess, than zombies in a way. And that's kind of how he sees it, and that's how he's approaching the book. So it comes from this very grounded place of realism. It's kind of scary.
Really good.
Yep, check it out.
Big Trouble in Little China, issue number 2.
I guess I'm just a glutton for punishment. I really despise the first one. This one actually wasn't as bad. It was silly and dumb and not amazing, but I don't think it was anywhere near as bad as the first issue. This one, they go to an alternate dimension or something through a wall in Chinatown and whatever. They're playing too much on the stuff from the movie. More quotes from the movie. The first one, they used up pretty much every good quote from the movie, and they used all the same one-liners in this one pretty much. It's just sad and depressing.
I'm over it.
Black Widow number 8.
Still in love with this series. I'm pretty sure she's my spirit animal. In this issue, the Winter Soldier's in it. She's on one of her jobs. She gets hired to rob the train. Winter Soldier comes in because he was hired to stop a robbery from happening on that train. This
whole book does a really good job at balancing really well planned out action scenes that it feels like they're moving, but then there's also these really cool, like, tender, quiet moments. Like the very last page is just Natasha, like, in some shorts and like a tank top and her socks, kind of
eating cereal.
Yeah, she's just eating cereal with like her legs up at her desk, and it's really cool and just natural. And you don't see superheroes like that a lot.
Usually my favorite like panels that I love just like, staring at, because it's just her in her off time,
just chilling,
trying to figure out what kind of person she is, really.
Yeah, because she's been pretending to be all these different people her whole life, so she's trying to figure herself out. And that's kind of the core of the book. And this cover, show this cover. Half Winter Soldier, half Black Widow, 100% awesome.
Rocket Raccoon, issue number 1.
This is a brand new series written and drawn by Scotty Young, who I've been a huge fan of for ages. And this whole story is just really silly and fun. And I thought it was going to be corny and like Deadpool funny and Deadpool silly, but I actually liked, I don't know, I liked it. There was never a point where like I groaned at a joke or anything. And there's a shout out to a comic that I liked and you didn't, Southern Bastards. There's a guy rocking a Southern Bastards vest, which is pretty cool. I was
iffy about reading it because I think I saw a Marvel tweet that was like, you want to get your youngin' or like your child into Marvel Comics, here's a good way to start, and it said Rocket Raccoon. I would not want my child to read that.
This is pretty bad. They say that, well, I mean, they bleep out the bad words, but they like swear a lot.
It had several sexual references. Do not start your child off with Rocket Raccoon.
Original Sin number 5.
God, if you have not picked this up yet, why?
Yeah, it's really good. And I really like this issue because all the other issues are like about all the teams trying to figure out who killed the Watcher, and they kind of confront Nick Fury about some stuff that goes down. And this is him. He's like laying out all his cards and explaining himself, and it goes back to when he was young and still had 2 eyeballs. Something happened on a battlefield, and he kind of takes up this secret job, and he leads a double life. So, you know, he gets the Avengers together and does all that normal stuff, but on the down low, he's out like taking out huge threats as sort of a one-man army, and it's sort of all caught up. And now it's like, did he kill the Watcher? Didn't he? You don't know. But there's a really cool moment where one of the threats he's supposed to take out is Spider-Man. When Spider Spider-Man was still considered a menace.
He said this one might be something special, or let's see if he turns out to be something special. He should have shot him.
It's those little like cool references, like turning all the origin stories turning them on their head. And as a longtime comic reader, it makes them exciting and interesting again.
It's like putting everything in a little present box and tying it up with a bow, just bringing everything together. Yeah.
That's it for this week's picks. Let us know what you're reading down below in the comments, what you're looking forward to next week.
Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.